Bit of a sloppy track here at Soldier Field. Still getting some of the wraparound rain bands of a low-pressure system that's hovered over Chicago the last couple of days. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Chicago Bears.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hey, let's come right here. Man,
what is up?
hey, we control the game, man.
Whiskey.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
For Cole Kmet.
Cole Kmet, the intended receiver.
And
now it's second down.
At the 24-yard line.
We talk about this Giant defense. It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team, this unit on his shoulder pads and carry them to the right spots.
Whoa.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Made by Dexter
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Throwing is Williams. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here we go. We got Biggie Frosty. Biggie.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The Bears at 2 and 6 now on the year. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this, what we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Williams from the gun on 3rd down. He'll get this into the hands of Adunze. And he will have the Bears first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
9 yards.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offense and quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down by Jaquan
Call it no
Brisker.
gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Go!
To throw now, Dart. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson.
Complete.
And he gets
Theo
us up to the
Johnson.
34 out of bounds
A
there.
9-yard gain on the play.
9 yards,
And
not
it's
quite
third
enough, and they'll be
down.
left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Panther Street. Check out.
3rd down, here's Tracy. And he's able to get the
Tracy,
first
the
before
ball
he's taken
carrier.
down at the
The tackle made
36.
at the 36-yard line.
Well, after an interception,
They'll pick up
last
the
thing you
2
want to do
yards.
is go 3 and out,
First
give the ball
down,
right back.
Giants.
They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the off.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off.
Dart's pass intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready to go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. A quick throw there
Williams
is
pass,
incomplete.
Incomplete.
He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore.
Paulson
And that'll bring up
Abibo
2nd down.
on the coverage.
You talk about this Giant defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can
DeAndre
say,
Swift,
they get after the
carrier.
quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the
Micah
league in
McFadden
sacks.
on the tackle. A gain of 1.
Here's
Brings up
Williams.
3rd down and 9.
And he fires one, but
Williams
incomplete.
pass. Incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit
Intended
because
for
they needed to
DJ
come
Moore.
through with a completion there.
It's
Now a
now
drive that
4th
started with
down.
great field position is facing 4th down.
Torrey Taylor
Here comes the
in
Bears
punt
punter
formation
now.
for the Bears.
As he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
The Giants
That'll
take
go for
over
only
1st and
17
10
yards on the
at their
punt.
own 16-yard
And it'll be
line.
Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their second straight victory.
But they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell,
2 yards on the
they
pickup.
know their
It's
roles.
2nd
Everyone
and
understands
8
how they fit
at the
offensively and
18-yard line.
defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Down he goes at the
Dart's
23, a
pass.
pickup of
Complete
4.
to number 44.
Well, this
Cam
defense
Scalaboo.
very strong in that victory from a week
5-yard
ago.
pickup
But we
on
certainly
the
had a
play.
nice conversation with the
And it's
defensive
3rd
coordinator,
down.
didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Now Dart. He had a man
Dart's
open,
pass.
but he missed him, and it's
Intended for
incomplete.
Theo Johnson.
That looks like it's going to be
Incomplete.
2 empty possessions now to start this
Jimmy
football
Gillen
game. I
in
think they're going to have to
punt
sit
formation
down
for the
and talk
Giants.
about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And that'll hit and go out of bounds, so they'll
The
start
Bears
just
take
outside
over
their own
1st and
40-yard
10
line.
At their own 41-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We sort of suspected that the elements might wreak havoc on both of these offenses, and that's been the case. No points on either
DeAndre
side
Swift, the ball
as this
carrier.
drive begins with a first
He was
down.
brought down at the 45-yard line.
A gain of 3,
A
second
3-yard
down.
pickup.
Well, this
Brings up
defense for the
2nd and
Giants,
7.
they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, It always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
I know tight ends love this route because a lot of times they'll fake a block first and get a little bit of space and then come across the middle because in their mind, they're thinking catch the ball and then drop the hammer on the little guys in the secondary.
Unable to drop the hammer, he just dropped the pass. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
Now on fourth down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
At their own
A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And they will take over first and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Nice throw there by the rookie from Ole Miss. And he's got his guys a first down. Here's Darnold. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after one on EA Sports. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
He's brought down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up second and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So that'll be no better than an incompletion. And it brings up 35 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Mustang 70 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Throwing from the gun here, Dart. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Graham Gano
on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Giants have a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Giants 7, Bears nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me,
finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Dexter Lawrence in there to get him, and on the season now that is 9 sacks for him. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown.
Touchdown,
Malik Neighbors from 13 yards out. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Graham Gano on.
There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man in concert.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and
looking to throw is Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
Yes. Bravo.
To the air, Williams. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Giants will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. So much of this game is focus and concentration. And whenever I see guys running the in route, I know that in the back of their mind, they're always wondering who's lurking inside that might put a big hit.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
I know that rookie quarterbacks have to earn veteran receivers' trust. Maybe we saw that on that play with that type of effort, huh?
Yeah, helping out the rook with a heck of a catch.
Here we go.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43.
Taken down.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
Second and 2.
Out of the gun. Here's Dart. Complete. It's Johnson. Hard running at the 15. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
First down.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hey, go.
Throwing, dart. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown.
Theo Johnson.
A great effort there with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good.
Makes the score
and it's now 21-0.
Bears nothing. Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he takes this
Devin
near the
Duvernay
25.
the
Just a
return.
little pass there.
The
Call
Bears
it the
take over
26.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
To throw, it's Williams. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
25 yards on the play.
And they pick up 25
That's
as they convert on 3rd.
Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Yes. Ready, set.
On play action, here's Williams. He'll fire deep, looking for more. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
On the coverage.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they can get a big play and a quick strike.
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts.
That's a gain of 7. Brings
As they'll head to the
3rd
sideline and
3.
talk over what to do next.
Ready, set.
To throw once more, here's Williams. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And the Giants are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start with a run by Tracy. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Montez Sweat with a tackle.
A gain of 2.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he coughed it up. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
Stephanie! 60 Eagles!
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. He's got room at the 30. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
A gain of 30.
That one goes for 30 yards.
Down, Giants.
No! No! Let's go.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. They'll hand it to Tracy. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the Bears' 11-yard line.
60 bicep. Panthers 60. Panthers.
From the gun, Dart. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Dart's pass intercepted. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for more. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
The Giants take
and they're
over
going to have good starting
10
field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go. Here we go. Liking H. Hut, hut.
Dart. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears will take over possession here up at the 44. Not the way you envision things to start out the 3rd quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach. And he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Jordan.
And we've got movement. I think this is against the Bears here.